Hey guys, after my time in India, I've noticed that many people kind of asked me what it is about Osho, about the thing with the guru, but especially I feel like in the West is um, like a mystery. In the East it's more usual because gurus have been all over the place, but here it's seen very critical, and either people directly ask me, criticize me, project things onto me, or just by looking at me or at the mala that I always wear, also right now with Osho's face, they are kind of looking at me and like, what is it about? And I can already hear their worries, projections, and so on. So let me make this video for seekers and for people that are not really in the spiritual community. First of all, what is Osho? Who is Osho? If I should give you a genuine answer that comes from my direct experience, I can only say I don't know. I really don't know. I would like to tell you, but I don't know. But it's definitely not his face here. This is not Osho. Let me check the mic. This is not Osho. But many people think that way. So to try to break it down, I'm just trying to find words, and yeah. Osho is not this person. It is you. It is life. It's this energy. Ramdas used to say, Guru, God, and Self are the same. And when people see the picture of Osho, they kind of view it from this limited point of view from the mind. But it's completely different. It's an energetic thing. Yeah, I don't even know if I can say energetic, but it's definitely not on the level of the mind. But they view it from here, but it's really far out there, a completely different thing that cannot be really understood, only be experienced. And when they look at him with this very judgmental, limited point of view of the ego, and are like, oh, this is a cult, this is it, this is that, and blah blah blah. No, it's not this. And I'm trying to kind of explain it like this. They're looking from a very limited point of view, but it's much bigger than this. It's really not about the person. It's about life. And I've never seen him in presence since I've taken sannyas. So being a disciple of him. And I can feel it. Feel him. When you ask other people, mostly sannyasins will tell you taking sannyas is being in love with the master in a magical, mystical, loving relationship with him. But you could also say with life, because if I don't go into my head but just my direct experience, I cannot say if this is Osho or that. It's just all life, it's just all energy. So if you are viewing Osho as this person with his personality and so on, you don't get it. You can't get it. It needs to be experienced. And he is only, or gurus in general, it's like an outer guru to kind of get in touch with your inner one until it's merging, until it becomes one. And the guru does everything for you. you should just not stand in the way. Life is doing everything for you. You have your inner guru. You just need to learn to listen to it. Therefore, I recently always point to intuition. And if you're not only the disciple, if you're the devotee, what Osho also really talked about, you're more getting into this. Yeah, you are not really doing all the techniques such as dynamic meditations and so on. You're just merging and becoming one with it. There are not those techniques really needed. You're just flowing with life, being intuitive from moment to moment. And I do not want to claim I am on this point. I am from disciple to devotee, or I don't know, or somewhere else, or a student. I really don't know. I really don't know. But I think that's the difference between those two, between devotee and disciple. And I think that especially people in the West, they have an issue with or just saying it's a cult, it's blah blah blah, with understanding and accepting this, because it's not typical for our culture. We've been growing up in an individualistic culture where the focus is on achieving, I did this, I did that, I'm so good, I want to be a leader, I want to do this and that. And if you point to something higher that is not on the level of the ego, on this limited little thingy, which seems to be so big in our experience. And if you point to something higher, and if a physical manifestation of it is a guru, like Osho, people become very, you can see just how their projections fly onto them. It has nothing to do with them, just with themselves. Yeah, he's a cult leader, he's this. People get scared, and how can you worship him? It's not about worshipping his face. And yeah, there's something that I would like to read, that I read today. And Osho said to his disciples, "You are my garden. I will wait until you gather courage." And this courage means disappearing into the soil, losing yourself in complete let go. Enlightenment is not somewhere else. It's hiding behind your seat inside you. And the guru, or life itself, will take away anything from you that you or it can be seen. You don't need to do anything, just trust, faith, and having this courage to take the first step. The guru or life will come to you. It will do the rest for you. I don't know how it works, and I don't want to understand it, but it works. And out of my experience, there's so much more joy and freedom from my side, from my seeking, and it becomes stronger and stronger after this initiation, after I've taken sannyas, after I've did his techniques. And it's something that I feel like everyone should figure out for themselves. There's no need to go to India to have a guru or whatsoever if you are in touch with yourself. But it helps if you're not in touch with yourself to have someone who's pointing towards it. And the rest, what people say, it's all just projections and bullshit. And if you're very still and listen to the people, you can hear their fear, all their stories that are being projected onto the guru. It was the same with Jesus. Like, people were going crazy, were putting him on a cross. He was just mirroring projections. But at the end of the day, it's about you, your path that you're going. Doesn't matter whether you want to call it spiritual or not, I don't care. And if you want to be in joy, to dance, to sing, it can be helpful if you have one who is guiding you, saying a little bit more to the left, a little bit more to the right, and kind of bringing you into your inner center more and more. And doing this with ease, with joy, until you have this communication with the divine. And you're just dancing and singing. And at a certain point, you don't need all these methods and sitting for 10 hours and stretching and doing yoga. You just feel what needs to be done. And those methods can be a hindrance. They're just like a permission slip, or I don't know how to call it, like a key to open the doors. Or maybe to see that the doors are already open. But what is more important is this faith, this burning fire, that longing, that desire to really become one with it. And if life, if the guru is seeing this, not like I want to get something, like a beggar, like the ego, but just like little children playing and dancing and singing and being divine and just showing it and just being it, you will be rewarded so much beyond money, status, and all those worldly attachments. Yeah, I hope that I could give you some clarity about this thing with the guru and from what point of view it can be thought about or experienced. And that hopefully some people are a little bit less judgy. Yeah, at the end it's all your things that you project onto others. Also myself. Have a wonderful day.